PDN News Updates. Here is Jarek Sablon from our PDN Newsroom. This is brought to you by our sponsor, KFC Guam.
The attorney for Sciences Fund and Awesome Learning Academy Charter School on Tuesday said seeking monetary remedy from the court is wrong in a case brought by the campus landlord Equal Land Holdings LLC over unpaid rent of now over $1.64 million. Attorney Michael Phillips, appearing remotely via phone, said that because SIFA Learning Academy is a government entity, the proper recourse is through government claims. SIFA Learning Academy and landlord Equal Land Holdings met in Superior Court of Guam Magistrate Judge Jonathan R. Kwan's courtroom Tuesday for an unlawful detainer hearing at the request of Equal Land Holdings. Kwan ordered the attorneys to write briefs in preparation for oral arguments on the issue of outstanding rent that SIFA Learning Academy owes Equal Land Holdings, the landlord for the school campus. In other news, Governor Lilian created a new government commission that she says would help address Guam's housing crisis, including a closer look at laws and rules that tend to block housing developments, as well as finding ways to reduce risk of contaminating groundwater with nitrate when it comes to building houses. This comes amid senators' debate on a controversial housing bill that could potentially allow more septic tanks over Guam's main drinking water source or the Northern Lens aquifer. Through an executive order signed on June 28, Leon Guerrero established the Attaining Housing Commission, which is supposed to recommend to the governor measures to reduce and mitigate potential nitrate pollution, including incentivizing residents to connect to Guam's sewer system and encourage housing development in less densely populated areas. And finally, Liguan Elementary School passed the Department of Public Health and Social Services sanitary inspection with 16 demerits, which is equivalent to a B grade, the Guam Department of Education said on Tuesday. It's the 20th GDOE school to pass sanitary checks. Agata Johnson Middle School and Ocean View Middle School also just recently cleared the inspections. The latest inspection was conducted from May 28 through June 14. Senators on Tuesday moved the heavily debated Bill 175-37 into the third reading file for later voting during the current legislative session. It also comes after Attorney General Douglas Moylan recommended the bill be sent back to committee, saying more research from experts is needed. Senator Chris Dueñas' bill, which would allow for an increase in density of lots, including over the Northern Lens aquifer, was the subject of highly contentious debate led by Environment Committee Oversight Chairperson Senator Sabina Perez. Perez said the protection of Guam's main drinking water source is not negotiable. Bill 175-37 would allow descendant lots, or lots divided among heirs after their parents pass away, to be divided into a minimum of 9,600 square feet if they use an advanced nitrogen-reducing on-site disposal system known as a Type 4 system that is certified by the Guam Environmental Protection Agency. In other news, from July 8 to July 31, local law enforcement will participate in the Speeding Slows You Down high-visibility enforcement campaign, where drivers caught speeding will be issued a ticket for breaking the law. In 2023, Guam experienced 29 total fatalities, with 12 speed-related crashes accounting for 16 fatalities. In 2024, of the 3 fatal crashes, 2 were speeding-related. And finally, it's yet another way to deal with the island's ever-growing drug crisis. Senator Chris Barnett told his colleagues during Tuesday's legislative session that his bill is simple. The more fentanyl and methamphetamine you deal, the longer your mandatory prison time will be. His Bill 239-37 would boost the sentencing and fines based on the amount of drugs trafficked or manufactured. It would also remove the first-time offender safety valve for trafficking and manufacturing crimes. Senators sent Barnett's bill to the voting file and is set to be voted on in a few days. For more of these stories, log on to GuamPDN.com and follow us on social media.